Guys, so many people have been talking about how Q1 has been really difficult to trade, and it is true. I have seen it myself, and you guys who are on my Telegram channel have also seen this in the results that we have been able to achieve. It's been quite difficult to find setup during this very chaotic Q1 because of the things that are happening, the geopolitics and everything that is actually happening based on US tensions with different regions in the world. And this has really caused the market to range without giving us really clear trends. So yes, there are trends on the lower time frames, like if you're looking at the 5-minute, 15 minutes chart, 30 minutes chart, you'll get some trends on some pairs, which I've actually been able to share on the Telegram channel. But generally, when you look at pairs like gold, which most people like to trade, gold, Euro USD, GBP JPY, and some of those pairs that are really popular in trading, you'll find that they have been moving drastically in one direction and then all of a sudden reversing because Donald Trump has maybe tweeted or sent a message on his Truth Social network. So this has really affected Q1. So what we're going to look at in this video, I'm going to show you on the charts how that has really been and how we could trade better even in a ranging market. So if that is something that you like, please stick around the video, watch it from the beginning to the end, and guys, give a like on the video and also use the links in the description to sign up with HFM. HFM is a broker that I am using and it is very good. No swap fees and zero commission accounts are available. You can use the link in the description to sign up, and when you sign up using my link, you will be on the list for the people who are going to be doing copy trading together with me. So use the link in the description to sign up when you sign up, okay? So let's go on the screen and let's look at how Q1 has been performing, and we'll take a review of how these markets have been moving during Q1. Let's get started. So guys, we are here on the gold chart, and I want to show you why I have been saying that it's been quite difficult to trade this Q1 of trading. You can see markets have been really ranging, and they've been consolidating, they've been ranging with some few days of trending and then sudden reversals here and there, right? So we were really very bullish here in January. We are actually very bullish on gold. Like here, gold gave us this very strong rally to the upside right here, and then Trump started talking and sending out tweets and posts on Truth Social and all that here, right? And then the market started giving us this tumbling right here. Same thing was happening to silver. Silver had hit almost 120 US dollars an ounce, which is a historic level, the highest it has ever reached. But then it came because of the shortages in the supply of silver. But then you can see this is gold. Silver did the same thing. It went up to almost 120, it actually reached 120 up here, and then it tumbled because of some fundamentals that happened. All right, some of the brokers were even limiting on the amount of silver that you can actually trade, or how much leverage you can be given to trade silver. That caused this repricing of silver here. Many people were very long on silver. Even me myself, I got stopped out of my silver trade here because I was actually trailing the stops under this low here for silver, and then I was stopped out there. So silver, gold, and most of the commodities were doing this. Now after this pullback here, we expected that is going to create a good rally to the upside for gold and silver, but you can see how this market has been choppy. It has just been moving in this kind of a channel. You could call this like a channel. You can see it has not gone above here, just keeps on going up and down within this area right here. This is a 4-hour chart. Now the main expectation for most of the retail traders and also some institutions is that silver and gold are supposed to start to push up right here, to go up and break out of this zone right here, out of this channel, right? And this is the general expectation of the market. So whenever price would come back like up to there, when silver comes back like up to here, most of the people will be expecting that silver will continue going up. But the problem is, even reaching here is not guaranteed because of Donald Trump and the war with Iran. You can see it can just do this at any time, or it can just spike down like this at any time. So there is so much uncertainty within the market right now because of the fundamentals and because of the war that is happening in Iran. All right, so this is what is causing Q1 to be very difficult to trade. You can see that there is a main difference between this price action that you're seeing here. It's far much more different than this price action right here. This price action is very straightforward to trade. It's very easy to look for good trades right there. But when it comes to this price action, it is ranging, right? Mostly for us who do swing trading, it's very hard to hold a trade long term here. But if you go down to say the 15 minutes chart where the day traders, intraday traders are, you can be able to get some trends on there. So I've been getting some trades, some trending trades here for the members in the VIP signals channel, and also been giving out some free signals on the free signals channel. By the way, all the links to that in the description of the video. So here you would be able to get trends, right? When you look at gold, let's go back to gold. Gold is doing the same thing as silver on the lower time frames. It's giving a trends. I have actually been caught up in buying this market while it was actually breaking, going down on lower time frames. You can see from this ranging market here, if we go back to the 4-hour chart, we'll be able to see that area very, very well. So you can see from this market moving up, and after this pullback, we expected the market to continue going up, and then it started ranging around this area here. It started giving a range. Market was creating some sort of a channel ranging up, going like that. So the break of that channel is what I did not see. I didn't see this break of this channel. All I wanted was the market was to continue up, right? So I was buying within this channel. So when the market came back down to this area here, I expected this to continue going up like this. That's what I expected. I expected it to continue up. Unfortunately, it broke this channel and we actually did lose that trade. We lost that trade. I sent out that signal on the VIP Telegram channel, but we lost that trade. So most of the trades that I have been watching out for where these continuation buys from down, because I'm not looking at selling gold. It's very difficult for you to start selling gold, because when you start to sell gold, it means you are actually trading against the value of gold, which is a very, very risky way of trading. So here I am looking at a reversal potentially happening from this area here where we are at now, right? Because there are hints by Donald Trump that he wants to end the war with Iran. So that should give gold a push to the upside, right? So I am looking for some push from there. So right now I'm seeing there's a trend break there, which is a good sign, but I am not getting into buys now until I get a confirmation. When you look at this on a lower time frame, like a 30 minutes chart, you can see clearly that there is a trend break right there, and also there is a break of market structure, which is this area here. There is some break of structure right here, so we can be waiting for the market to pull back and test here and then continue up. Now when you look at the one candlestick strategy indicator, it is showing us that there is a persistent downtrend right here on the weekly chart. You can see this is a weekly tradable zone. The market has pulled back inside of it, and then it should give us possible sells from there. The daily is contradicting the weekly, because the daily is showing a reversal, because you can see the market has broken above the daily tradable zone. If I remove the weekly, you'll be able to see this purple area is the daily tradable zone. Market has broken above it and retested it, so it's showing a continuation going up. So I am just going to wait for an extra confirmation, maybe on a 4-hour chart, and then I'll be able to get a signal to send out for the VIP members to take advantage of this, right? So guys, it's been difficult trading this first quarter because of the fundamentals and the announcements, the sudden announcements that Donald Trump is actually making based on what is happening in the Middle East. If you look at other pairs like GBP USD, you can see how difficult it is to trade right now. Look at how this price action is here. It's very, very difficult to trade this kind of price action where the market is caught up in such kind of a ranging price action like this. Very difficult to trade it, right? Unless if you are going to sit there and scalp, it's very difficult to trade this price action because market is not giving a strong one direction trend. If you go on a daily chart, you'll be able to appreciate what I'm saying, right? You can see, look at this price action. This price action is not straightforward. We had only a good price action around this area when the market was giving a clear trend going up, okay? And then somehow here, but this was also choppy, But if you look at the current price action right here in this area here, it's just a ranging price action. You can't trade that, right? You'll be risking yourself so much if you're trading that. So if you look at this from January, we have only had a good trend from here, just here, going up. But this downward movement has been choppy. It moves down 2 days, up 2 days, moves down, like it's been very, very choppy. If you look at also euro dollar, it's the same thing. The price action is choppy. It's not giving us clear trends. Look at AUD USD right here. It is just a choppy market, right? From January, it's just been choppy like that. Okay, so when you look at Q1, it's been quite difficult to trade, except for a few pairs like this Euro AUD, which have been giving out good setups for the members in the VIP signals channel. I've been giving them these setups and they've been actually getting some good entries, right? Also Euro CHF has been giving good setups. Mostly the pairs that don't have the US dollar, they've been giving us good trends. Like now you see this AUD NZD, it's giving a good trending market. So any pair that does not have the US dollar in it has been actually giving good setups. Like GBP JPY has also been giving a good trend, except that it has been also choppy on its way up. Though I've given out signals on GBP JPY which have been successful because of their trend, right? Yeah, so guys, I've seen people crying online saying it's difficult Q1 and all that. You are not alone. Everyone has been facing this because of the current fundamentals and the geopolitics that are happening. All right, so guys, I hope this is going to help you out in your trading. So what I would advise you is that look for pairs that are trending on the daily time frame with a good clear trend. Like now the GBP JPY is starting to give a clear trend after this consolidation right here. It's now starting to give a good and clear trend to the upside. So this would be a good pair to consider in your trading. We can also consider pairs like let's look at this US 30. You can also consider US 30 because you can see it's creating a clear downtrend. You can also consider, let's see, gold is just setting up to reverse for an uptrend. It is setting up a reversal for an uptrend. You can see there's this big rejection wick here, so we're just waiting for gold to continue the uptrend. GBP USD I would avoid because of this choppy market. Euro USD I would avoid because of this choppy market. AUD USD I would avoid. Euro AUD I would get into these trades for Euro AUD because the market is giving clear trends. Even Euro CHF is good. AUD NZD is a good one. GBP JPY is a good one also. I believe any pair that has JPY and also AUD, AUD JPY, GBP JPY, Euro JPY, those pairs are good to trade at the moment because they are trending. All right guys, so without wasting time, let me let you guys go. Please remember to give a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below. Let me know what you're struggling with, which pair you're trading. Discuss this in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Till next time, peace and out.